Hey everyone, welcome to another episode. Are you struggling to find a good business podcast? Maybe you're looking for something new, or like me, you listen to a crazy amount of podcasts, listen to about 5 to 6 hours per day of podcasts. And what I'm going to share with you today is my top 3 podcasts. These are the podcasts that I have not only subscribed, but press that notification bell on so that when a new episode does come out, I make sure to either watch it then and there, or I put it in my watch later and I give it a listen. So I'm going to share with what those 3 are with you right now. Honestly, I listen to a lot of podcasts. I probably listen to anywhere from 5 to 6 hours of podcast content per day during the week. And I find it really frustrating when I feel like I've watched and listened to everything and then I'm endlessly searching and scrolling for something new. And, I've got quite a few podcasts that I've subscribed to now, and I believe that I know what most of them are. Although if you have a favorite podcast, I'd love for you to put it in the comments down below. Maybe it's one that I haven't heard of. That would be awesome. So hopefully today, at least one of the podcasts that I mentioned you haven't heard of, and it's a new one that you can go and enjoy as well. The first podcast is the Iced Coffee Hour. The Iced Coffee Hour is hosted by Graham Stephan and Jack Shelby. Graham Stephan is a well-known finance YouTuber through his YouTube channels, which adds this expert knowledge that he has through that. And then Jack also adds his knowledge as well through his time spending with Jack. And he also has a different perspective, which adds to the content and makes it really, really entertaining. The best part about the podcast, though, is the interesting guests that they get on and the way that they interview. See, Graham and Jack have interviewed people like Patrick Bet-David, Meet Kevin, Alex Hormozi, Jason Oppenheim, and many more. And the relaxed style of the podcast makes it really easy to listen to. It doesn't feel like a forced set of questions that they've come up with prior to doing the interview. It really just feels like a conversation. Through listening to the Iced Coffee Hour, I have discovered many entrepreneurs, business owners, or just really interesting people to follow on social media and learn from and get advice from. And the stories that they quite often share are really entertaining due to the fact that it's just that conversational style. Which takes us to number 2, which I didn't actually know of until I'd seen him on the Iced Coffee Hour. That is Ryan Pineda. Ryan Pineda built his wealth flipping homes and now shares his advice on business and finance and real estate. Just like the Iced Coffee Hour, Ryan has some great guests that he gets on, like Grant Cardone, like Eanes Yilmiser, and Ryan Serhant. When listening to the Ryan Pineda show, you can really tell that he's interested and passionate about the subjects and the questions that he's discussing with the guests. This is my number 1 or my go-to podcast to learn about different ways to generate wealth and grow business. Number 3 is Colin and Samir. Now, I'll be honest, this isn't really a business podcast. One of the key fundamentals to a great business is great marketing. And Colin and Samir interview specifically YouTube creators. Colin and Samir interview some of the best YouTubers in the industry, like Mr. Beast, like MKHBD, like Ryan Trahan, and many others. And the reality is YouTube can be a great tool for business, and especially for yourself if you're trying to build a brand or a personal brand. Some of the best knowledge that I have gotten from YouTube that I've been able to implement on my channel have not come from courses as per se, but have actually come from the content that Colin and Samir share on their channel. So I hope I helped you in finding a new podcast to listen to. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit like and add a comment there, especially if there's one that I haven't mentioned that you think should have been on this list. Add it in the comments down below, and don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for watching.